This is Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I am so excited to film this video for you all. This is going to be my new year reset. I am so excited. 2025 is upon us. I thought I would do all my new year resolutions, goal making, reading goals, all that stuff with you guys because I have a lot of fun things that I want to do. This video we're going to be tackling a lot of things. I'm going to be filming this over a couple of days with my goal to get this up on New Year so it can inspire you all to also start planning 2025. So that we're going to be doing in this video, I have a little to-do list here. We're going to come up with my 2025 life goals and then my 2025 reading goals. I also want to make a 2025 vision board. So here I am planning to do a reading journal, which I have already set up because I was too excited. So I will definitely do a flip through of that. So excited to have a reading journal this year. The last thing I think I want to do in this video is to organize my bookshelves. I am running out of room, so I'm going to actually go to IKEA and we're gonna get a new skinny little Billy bookcase and do some bookshelf organizing. So we have a lot of things to get through in this video. I hope you guys are ready. You can join me for your planning 2025. So let's just go ahead and get started. I thought we could start off with what like planner and reading journal I'm using. So my 2025 reading journal is going to be the Amanda Rach Lee planner. I am so excited. I love this. I got it in like the academia plaid. I actually used one of her planners maybe in like 2022 and I really liked it. It's already like made out for you, so you just like color it in. It looks like a really cute bullet journal and I love that it has all of the habits, like a little habit tracker for you and a little mood tracker for you for every single month. It has a little section for your 2025 goals. So we're gonna do that, and then there is like some extra pages here. So I thought it'd be fun to also do like a vision board right here in my planner. My reading journal, an olive, old journal, it's like really old that I had just lying around that I tried to use for different things, but I finally am using it this year for a nice reading journal. So I will show you all a flip through of this in a minute. Let's move on to the 2025 goals. I have also already come up with my list. I actually filled out this entire thing, so I'm not gonna go through every single goal. One of my big 2025 goals is that I want to pass my board. So I do have to take my pediatric boards in October. I was supposed to take it last year, but I was supposed to take it this past October. So they have it with my medical license, but it's okay, it finally got approved. So I can take it next October. So I would love to pass my boards and have a good study routine with that. I do want to start learning Spanish because like I said, my boyfriend is from Spain. And not only that, I would also love to learn Spanish. There are a lot of Spanish speaking families where I work, and I think just in medicine in general, it's just good to know second language. I took French in high school and in college, which wasn't maybe the smartest idea. So I would like to learn Spanish. I mentioned this already, but I do want to be consistent on my booktube channel. I want to try to put out a video once a week. I really want to explore more of California. That's one of my goals, which I have been doing a little bit. Like I've been to Monterey, I've been down to San Diego, I've been to like a couple of other areas where we went on some hikes, but I just definitely want to keep exploring more of California. It's going to lead me into the vision board, which is so much fun. So I already kind of did a lot of the stuff because I was super excited, but I'm going to overlay my Pinterest 5 vision boards. So you can see I have like books, because I do want to obviously focus on my reading and my booktube channel. I definitely want to be outside more, reading outside. I have like some studying inspiration for, like I said, when I have to start studying for boards this summer. I want to do more cozy hobbies. I have some things in here that are like with like couples, because I want to make sure that my relationship is staying strong. Learning Spanish. Down here of just like pictures of California, just to kind of represent me like going out and exploring more of California. So those are all the pictures that I have on my Pinterest board. I took some of those pictures that you saw on my vision board, copied them over onto a Word document, and I did go ahead and print some of them out. I think these are a little too big, but I will still make it work. And I plan to do like a fun little collage in my planner like I told you, so we will definitely be doing that. So let's go ahead and do that now. to share with you all are my reading goals, which are so much fun. So I do have them here in my reading journal. So I have 5 reading goals for me. The first one is to read a total of 40 books. I think that I will actually be able to hit this goal of 40 books, especially if I'm more consistent on YouTube and I have more free time than I did in residency. I think I'll be able to hit those 40 books. My next one is I want 50% of the books that I read to be either by BIPOC authors or LGBTQ plus authors. I feel like a couple of years ago I made this a goal, and I was like, I had to be very intentional about it, making sure I was reading books by people of color. And now, because I've been like very intentional, now I feel like it just kind of happens naturally where half of my books are by authors of color, at least half of them, sometimes more. But it's still always a goal, and it's nice to have to just keep that like intention in my head when I am picking books to read. I do want to read more sci-fi because every time I read a sci-fi book, I love it so much, and every time I read it I'm like, oh, why aren't you reading more sci-fi? You need to read more sci-fi. So I really want to read more sci-fi, and I made it specific. I want to read at least 4 sci-fi books, hopefully more, but at least 4 sci-fi books. I want to read more translated fiction. I feel like I do a pretty good job of reading translated works, but I want to do even better. I don't have a specific number this time because I feel like I do read a decent amount, but I definitely just want to try to read more translated fiction. And then I want to read 3 books that are at least greater than 500 pages. And then speaking of books, I do want to make a spread in my book journal about the top 5 books that I want to read in 2025. So I need to go figure out what books I want to read. So let's go ahead and do that now. Hey guys, so before I can show you all my reading journal, there is one more spread that I need to make, which is my top 5 books of 2025. Last year I did a top 10 books of 2024, but I think 10 books is just too many for me, especially since I'm definitely a mood reader, and also my reading was not that great last year. So I didn't read even that many books to have 10 on there. So I just feel like 5 is a good number for me, and I feel like I could definitely hit that goal. So I thought we could kind of pick out the 5 books together. I do want my top 5 books to help me with my overall reading goals. So I'm keeping that in mind as I pick my top 5 books. There are already some that I know for sure that I want to have on there. So the first one is this one over here. That is Ordinary Monsters by J.M. Muro. I love this cover. A thick book, so this will count for my reading books greater than 500 pages for sure. Yeah, this is like over 600 pages. Yes, over 600 pages. I've just been feeling like more fantasy recently, and also this is just one of those books that I know if I don't like push myself to read it, it will sit on my shelves. Even though I'm like really want to read it and I really think I'm gonna like it. You're following kids with powers, which is one of my favorite things. So, and I love big books. So I just know that I need to push myself to read this. And also the second book is out. I don't know if this is a trilogy or what, but yes, this is going to be the first one there. So I'll just put it here, I think. Okay, the next one for sure is going to be another James Baldwin. And I think I'm going to go with here. This one, If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. You all know my favorite book of all time is Giovanni's Dream. I read that last year. Favorite book of all time. Incredible. Can't believe I have not read any more James Baldwin, so I'm definitely fixing that. This is going to be on my top 5. I cannot wait to get to it. He's just incredible. I can't wait. Another book that I had in my mind is actually a horror book that I have been meaning to get to, and it is like a top 5, or sorry, it's a 5-star prediction. I think I'm going to love it, and I kept like saving it because I thought I was gonna like do it in different kind of videos. I never did it, so I'm just gonna add it to my top 5 list. Is this one here, This Thing Between Us by Gus Marino. This is a cosmic horror, I think, dealing with grief and also with technology. I just have a feeling I'm gonna absolutely love this, so I'm super excited about this one, so we're gonna add this one to my list too. The other 2 things that I'm missing that are part of my goals is science fiction and then a translated work. A science fiction that I have in mind is actually, I was thinking The Fifth Season by Miss N.K. Jemisin. I have read this trilogy. I forget what it's called, but it's like the The City We Became and the World We Make. I read this duology and I really liked it, but I know this is like her masterpiece. So I'm super excited to get to this one. I think also I'm really gonna love it. Is this over 500 pages? Just curious. Oh no, it's not. The last one, like I said, is a translated work, and I do have some newer translated fiction books that I am really excited about, but I want to pick something that has been on my shelves for a really long time that I haven't gotten to. Hold on, let me go pause the dryer. Just kind of take a look because I actually have no idea. I don't think anything up there, so let's see what's over here. Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, translated from Japanese if I remember correctly. Yes. This one has been on my shelves for a while. So this one has actually been on my shelves for a while. This is At Night All Blood Is Black by David Duop. This won the International Booker Prize in 2021. This is translated from the French. I am very interested in reading this, obviously. Like, I'm super excited to read this one too, but let me just see. I feel like there's something else. Let me make sure. And then another one that's been on my shelves for a long time is this one by Han Kang. This is Human Acts. I believe it's translated from Korean. These are the three that I'm like debating between here. And I'm kind of leaning towards the Memory Police, I think, because this has been on my shelves forever. And I actually don't think I've read any translated Japanese fiction, actually. At least not that I can think of right now. I have read translated French, and I have read translated Korean because I've read Hong Kong before. So I think I'm going to go with The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa. And I also think I'm going to love this one. And it's been sitting on my shelves for so long, I feel like I need a little push. So I'm going to add this to my top 5 books. Look at this little like color palette. It's a nice color palette here. So here are my top 5 books of 2025. Super excited. Hopefully I actually get to them. I think this is like a doable goal. So yes, now that I've picked out my top 5 books of 2025, we can go ahead and make my reading journal page, and I can also go ahead and flip through my reading journal. Okay, hey guys, so I thought now we can go through a little flip through of my reading journal, since I just did the top 5 books of 2025 spread. I'm super excited. I have always wanted to do a reading journal, never really had time. It's a very old notebook from Archer and Olive. I got this many years ago, but I never used it, or like I tried using it for different purposes, but I never actually used it for anything. So I thought I would just go ahead and use it this year. That's why the cover is kind of dirty, but I still really like it with this really pretty gold foiling here. So we'll just jump straight into it. So, okay, front page. I have this sticker that I got off Etsy that just has my name. I got this years ago, but I think if you can look up literally any, like just go on Etsy and type in like custom stickers, you can find a shop, I'm sure, that sells the name. So I just put that there, which I thought was cute. Okay, so this is the cover page, which I really love. The 2025 reading journal. I will link the 2 stores that I use most of these stickers are from. We have Scribble Prints Co. They're a sticker shop that has so many amazing stickers, and she started doing these reading journal stickers specifically, which is, you'll see a lot of that in here. So it made this really, really easy, which I love. And then this is from Mary's Gold Art. You'll see a lot of her stickers too. She has these gorgeous like witchy stickers and I love them so much. So this is just like a giant sticker, and like all of these are from that sticker sheet. And then I don't know if you can see the little foiling. I had some like rose gold leaf foiled stickers actually from SPC. They were a freebie when I ordered her reading journal stickers, and it like fit the vibe perfectly. So you'll see those all throughout too. But yes, I really, really love this. I ended up coloring in the title page with Tombow. No, these are with alcohol markers. Flip the next page. Let me bring it over a little. Let's see if I can kind of put it like this maybe. Okay, so this page I actually really, really like. Again, all of the stickers are either from Mary's Gold Art or from Scribble Prints Co. They're like specific reading journal stickers. So here I have my yearly goals, reading journal goals, which I think I already talked about with you all. Here is like a little book tracker, which I thought would be fun to track the books that I really want to try to read in 2025. And then you can just like color in the spots as you read them. There are 10 total spots, so my goal isn't to read 10 books total of each thing. It's just so I can like track it. So I really want to read a lot of sci-fi this year, more translated works, classics, and then books over 500 pages is what I'm tracking. Over here is my series tracker, which I really love how this turned out. So these are all the series that I am focusing on in 2025. Definitely my goal is not to complete any series except for maybe Strange the Dreamer, because there's one more, but these are the ones I think I'm really going to focus on. And if I have more series, I can always like add in an extra sheet, like tape in a sheet with more stickers. So I have the Neapolitan series by Elena Ferrante, the Southern Reach trilogy. I know there is a fourth book, but I'm just gonna focus on the original 3 by Jeff Vandermeer, Strange the Dreamer, Duology by Laini Taylor. Luna series, which is a sci-fi series I started last year, I loved, by Ian McDonald, I'm pretty sure. The Raven Cycle, of course, by Micah Stiefvater, Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, and then Veronica Speedwell down here. When I made this spread, I only saw 9 books, but I just saw in a booktube video that there are actually 10 books. So I think the 10th book is coming out next year or sometime soon, so I can always just like add an extra one. So there's this page. I really love how this looks, and you can see the foil, so pretty. Okay, next. I feel like I should talk a little faster. Okay, next, this side is also one of my favorite spreads. So spread is just for tracking if you read every single day of the year of 2025. I think this would be so fun to go back and look at and then just color in every day of the year. Here is my little bookshelf spread. This was heavily inspired by a journal setup that I saw, and I'll definitely link it down below. So I have 40 books here because that is my goal, to read 40 books. So I will just color in the books on the shelves, and then I will use this little key down here. This is by star rating. So if the book was a 1 star, I'll color it in this color. A 4 star, I'll color it in purple. So I have that there, and I really, really like how this turned out too. Next, so pretty, oh my gosh. So this is my 5 books in 2025. You guys saw me do this and pick out the books, which is super exciting. Have a little star rating that I can put in there. This is another just book tracker, 40 books here. I love this because these were just stickers that I just stuck down, so it was super easy. And then I'll just color it in obviously as I read the books. Next, this is for my anticipated releases of 2025. I didn't have any like title stickers, so I was just like, I think it's fine, I know what it means. So I have all the books here. I have 2 little dots, one for if I buy it and then one for if I actually read it. I can check it off. So there we go. I really like how this one turned out too, really simple. Next is, this is going to be a DNF graveyard. I thought this would be fun to just mark all the books that I DNF this year. I actually really like how this spread is. It's very simple. This is going to be my monthly favorites. I actually wasn't gonna do this, but in one of the sticker sheets this was on it, so I was like, I'll just do it anyway. And I didn't decorate it at all because I have a feeling this is going to be a super busy spread with all of the book covers, so I can always like go back and add in decorations. I just didn't know how it would look with all of the book covers, so I was just waiting to decorate this one. But there's that. Next, Books and Lala came out with a book cover challenge for her buzzword readathon that she does every year, so I thought that would be really fun to track. So I just printed it out and pasted it here, did a little decoration. And then this was going to be my last page, and then we would start my like January, but I didn't want January to start here. I wanted it on like a 2-page spread. So then again, there was a yearly wrap-up sticker and the little sticker sheet that I bought, so I decided to just have this here, this really cute sticker. I love this sticker, little skeleton, and then the chair, so cute. And I thought here I could just do like yearly stats or something like that, like, you know, Storygraph has those fun stats. I could just put that here at the end. So that is it that I have at the beginning, and then it will switch into January, which if the stickers come in that I ordered it from the same shop. She came out with a really cute winter collection. If those stickers come in by time I want this video to go up, I will show you all the January spreads that I'm gonna do. And if not, then I'll just show you at some other time in like a reading vlog or something. But that is my little reading journal setup. I am actually obsessed. I think it's so cute, and it was so fun to go and make these little spreads. And I do think if you are like super intimidated to start a reading journal, these stickers like saved my life. It made it so much easier from School Prints Co. So there is my little reading journal spread. I hope you guys liked it. All right, hello. It is Monday. It is Monday, and it is time to go get the new bookshelf. I looked. Oh, Toby. He can't decide where he wanted to run just then. Anyways, I just looked on the IKEA website, and they do have some in stock. They are almost sold out. So I'm going to go ahead and head there now, which I'm very excited about. And then I may stop somewhere and get something for lunch, because that sounds good. And then we can come back and start building the new bookshelf, which I'm so excited about. Hello, it is a little bit later, but I have the bookcase and I am ready to build it. I don't think I'm going to film myself building it because that's kind of boring, and I feel like I've had some building things recently in vlogs, and I also don't want this vlog to be too long. So I will build it really fast and then we can get to organizing it. I'm very excited. Okay, I finished building, but I did these the wrong way. You're not supposed to be able to see these. They're supposed to be flipped, and I really don't want to do it. So I'm gonna try just putting the books on, because I feel like you won't be able to see it, right? I guess we can just try now. Like, oh, I guess you definitely can still see them, can still see this. But maybe I can like put a decor piece here, like put the book a little closer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it work, because I really do not want to redo this. And then I think when I move, I will then take it down and redo it. But yeah, okay, let's start organizing. Okay, first up, we gotta put all the shelves on, and I like all of my shelves to match. So I'm just going to have it match with the rest of the shelves, and then we can get started. Okay, so let's see. All right, all of the little shelves are on. Now is the organizing part. Yeah, I've been trying to think of like categories, and I actually have no idea what I really want to do. I was thinking of having like a little translated shelf, and I definitely need a place to put all my paperbacks, because I just have so many little paperbacks that I think I may just put those on the lower shelf, because they don't really look that good up here. So I'm actually gonna just take down all of my translated works that are not like the big ones up here. I don't know if there are any big hardcover translated fiction, but I'm gonna look at everything else, and then I may put that on a little shelf. So let's see. And then I'm just trying to debate if I want it to be translated horror. Okay, I think first I'll just get all of the translated books, and we'll see how many that is. Okay, let's see. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like playing around with different things. I forgot though, I had some new books to add to my shelves. These are the ones that I got at the Barnes & Noble book sale. I got my free tote bag, the beautiful orange. I love this bag, it is so pretty. But yeah, I got 4 books. I went twice. I went to two different Barnes & Nobles because the first one I went to was the first day, and that's a smaller one. And then I went to a bigger one where I knew they would have lots of books. So this is the second round that I went. This is a collection of short stories called Neighbors by Diane Oliver. This is Thirst, translated. Oh look, I can add these to the shelves. Translated by Heather Cleary by Mariana. Oof, do not know how to say her name. What is it translated from Spanish? I think it's translated from Spanish. I think the author is Argentinian. Yes. Vampire Story. Super excited about that one. I got a fantasy, The Will of the Many. This, I love this edition. It is so beautiful. And the paper is like that super nice thin paper. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this. I've heard everyone say amazing things about this one. And then the last book I got is this, which wasn't even on my radar, but I saw Books and Lala read it and love it, and it sounds like something I will like. Sci-fi. Oh, I don't know if I can add this to my sci-fi shelf, but it's Sky Full of Elephants by Sibo Campbell. I may just put this up here. So up here I'm just continuing my like adult fiction. So I think I just add this one up there because I don't have room on my sci-fi shelf. Okay, I at least have all of the books like out of piles and things, so it's not completely full, this shelf, but that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. That just means I have room for new books. Not that I'm gonna go buy a ton of books, but I do have space and I can work on it. But I thought I'd just show you all what I have. So like I said, I'm just gonna continue adult fiction. I have that one fantasy book, but I don't have any room. Like I don't have any other fantasy books. So if I get more fantasy books, then I will probably just make another fantasy shelf on here. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it up there. We have my translated fiction here, some of them here, which I like. Down here, my favorite horror authors. So we have Mariana Enriquez, Agustina Bastarrica. Then I just put this one here because it kind of works. It's like a translated horror. And then Mr. Stephen Graham Jones collection over here. I'm gonna find something to put here, I think. And you can see I put this to cover up that. Okay, down here I put short story collections, and then I just put this little acrylic container that I got at Target, and this is where I put all of my bookmarks, so I thought that worked. And then down here in these 2 shelves, I literally just filled it with all the paperbacks that I don't have room anywhere else, which I kind of like that they're here and they're hidden and they're out of the way because I don't really like how paperbacks look. And now the rest of the shelves are pretty organized, I think. Like, wow, crazy. I added that Thirst book that I showed you all to the pink shelf because I realized it was pink. So there we go. There's a lot of empty spaces and I may fill them up or something. I'll do something, but I am happy with it. What do you guys think? Tell me if you have any ideas too. I would love to know. All right, so I will catch you all on the next one. Guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had so much fun sharing with you all my reading goals, my reading journal, building my new bookcase, which I am in love with. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down below one of your reading goals or one of your life goals. I'm interested to know, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.